In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Google Finance. Now, what's very important to say right now is that currently Google Finance has two different modes. One is the classic mode, which we are all used to, and the second one is the beta mode, which when you hover over it is going to tell you what exactly it does. So if I go over here, hover over beta, it says that basically this is a new Google Finance site and you can get advanced charting tools, AI-powered insights, and more. So first we're going to go over the classic view and then we're going to switch to beta and see what's new in there. So inside the classic view, as you can see, this is quite a simple view over here. On kind of the main page, whenever you click on Google Finance logo, top left, you'll see everything. You'll basically be able to compare markets over here. You can see the US market, Europe, Asia, currencies, crypto, and futures, okay? Of course, for all of these, you can just go ahead and use the 1 day, 5 day, 1 month, 6 month, or whatever you want time frame, okay? Now here you can see how things are doing. You can click on things, you can hover over the chart to see more info, stuff like that. And whenever you click on a specific thing, it's going to open up in more detail. Then down here, you can see top movers in your list. So if you have any lists, you'll see them over here. Then you have your portfolios in case you've set those up, which we're going to talk about in a second. And then down here, you can see today's financial news. You can see local market, world markets. You can see trends, earnings calendar, most followed on Google, etc. Okay, there's like a bunch of different things, trends, news you can read over here. Now, the main things are going to be happening here in the top left where you can open the main menu. And again, this is the home tab. Then you can see the market trends, and this is where you can basically explore how markets are trending. And of course, you can filter them by different regions. You can go ahead and see most active, gainers, losers. You can share these, see the news, etc. And then, of course, you could go over here where you can see portfolios. Now, you can create new portfolios by clicking on the plus button and giving it a name. And then inside your portfolios, you can basically put the assets you own, and you can kind of track your portfolio that way. So I have one portfolio here. I can just click on plus investment and add it. So for example, let's say I'm going to add some Nvidia. I'm going to add like 5 shares, quantity, purchase date is going to be today. And then of course I can see the price over here. You can put it in here, or it's going to auto populate in case of course it's on a previous day. I'm going to click on save, and it's going to get saved just like that. And as you can see, I can now track my portfolio. So that's kind of the first thing you can do is of course portfolios. The second thing are watch lists, which you can create with the plus button, and you can just basically see different things, how they're doing inside your watch list you have created with your stocks and different assets in there, okay? Then you have the most active over here on the left where you can basically see and click on them to see more details. And of course, whenever you find something, so whatever it is, it could be like a stock, it could be whatever, you can click on it to actually see more details of that specific asset you're trying to view. You can also start following it up top over here, and via this button you can add it to any watch list you have in your portfolio, or just share some things if you'd like to share them with anybody, either using a link, Facebook, Twitter, or email, okay? So that's essentially kind of the main part or the main things you can do inside Google Finance. But then down here, bottom left, you have some settings as well, where you can basically manage different things, and that's pretty much it. Now, that's it when it comes to the classic view. But if we go to the beta view up top, you can of course click on beta. And then in here, you'll see it's going to turn different. And now it says Google Finance Beta. And by first glance over here on the left, it's going to be pretty much the same. So we have these lists. You could go and create new lists. You could expand this portion. You could see your portfolios here. You could go ahead and basically see your watch lists over here. You can see everything you've basically customized here on the left. And you can of course view it in more detailed view. However, the main difference over here is going to be this right-hand side, which they call research. And what you can do here is basically ask any financial questions in here. So you can do deep research, you can analyze watch lists, you can search or ask for anything. You can even go ahead and add tools in here like deep search, stuff like that. So if I ask it, for example, how's my portfolio doing, it's gonna give me an answer instantaneously, okay? Which is quite cool. I could ask it anything, for example, what are the top movers today? I can go ahead and ask it that, and it's going to go ahead and start thinking, and it's going to give me the answers. Then up here, of course, you can start new chats, you can see the history, you can expand this to actually view it in full view mode, etc. Okay, now these are kind of the main differences. And again, up top you have the search box where, as you can see, if you basically click on this, you can go ahead and look for whatever, and you can see kind of the details of your things. You can add them to your watch list, portfolios, stuff like that. Top right, you have the settings where you can change the theme and And yeah, that's essentially all you have to know. It's quite a simple platform, yet very powerful. So that's it. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.